I am John Veevers, sometimes known as Dr. Sixfoot. I remember well the first time I met Mr. Lancaster. When I was 8 years old, I was sent by my father to his school in Southwark. He was such an enthusiastic teacher, and it was marvellous to see so many children enjoying the opportunity to learn. On my second day, the monitor of order caught me talking when I should have been silently reading. He made me wear a badge around my neck which read, "Talking in class." Mr. Lancaster instructed me to come to school early the next day. I was terrified that I would receive a beating, but instead he said, "Young John, I see in you an inquiring mind, and I wish you to become one of my monitors." I remember how proud I felt, but I had no idea what I would have to do. For the next 2 weeks, I came early to school and stayed late, and Mr. Lancaster showed me how to teach simple lessons to the other boys of my age. I would march the boys to the semicircles around the schoolroom, lead them through their spelling, and then march them back to their desks. I would then instruct them to write what they had learned upon their slates. When ready, I would alert Mr. Lancaster by turning the telegraph to EX. He would instruct the boys to show slates and would examine their work. I would give a leather token to the boy with the most accurate work. When you'd collected enough tokens, you could trade them in for one of the toys which hung around the schoolroom. Mr. Lancaster was a great inspiration for me. He was an extraordinary teacher and so kind to his young scholars. The trust he placed in me made me determined to become a teacher myself. I will always remember him as the poor child's friend.